the Donna Smith Show. On the Donna Smith Show. And this is how we do it. And this is how we do it. And this is how we do it. On the Donna Smith Show. On the Donna Smith Show.
On the Donna Smith Show.
That's right. That's right. Did I do something? What did I do?
You did good. You did real
I
good.
think wait a minute. I think I didn't zapped off. No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry, sorry, everybody. Sorry. I thought I had lost y'all from the live stream. It's still live streaming, right? You see it, Gareth? All right. Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing? This is Donna Smith, aka Lady D. This is Gareth. He's here tonight, and we may have a couple of others chime in as well. I do want to appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight, and Gareth for taking the time out of your evening on your Sunday to be here to join in on the panel. And I must say, any of you who would like to chime in on the live Zoom whenever we do on a regular on Sundays, please do so. I have to find a way, which next time I'll just have the ID number up here. But for those who need to know, it's 862-7249-1683. 862-7249-1683. That's the ID number for Zoom. We're usually here 7:45 on a Sunday doing live on YouTube, and you can be a part of the Zoom panel if you are not scared to show your face and speak and everything. But if not, I don't mind. Just chat, just watch, just share, do what you do. And I want to also let you know that anything that we do discuss and we talk about, questions, answers, debates, back and forth, whatever it may be, is not meant to offend anyone. We are just here having grown folk dialogue and conversation. Usually the topics are generally not scripted. We just kind of go off the top of the head and flow with the energy in the moment after throwing some conversation out there. So I do want to say we are not meant to offend anyone. If a certain topic or question is not for you, by all means, just mute it, just stop it, whatever you got to do, and come on back, because it is something probably that's going to interest you during our show that you'll find very, very funny, stimulating, informative, all of that. So, and also entertaining. So with that being said, welcome everyone. And what we do when we start this show off is we have our toast to the hostess with the mostest. Gareth has his H2O, right? That's your water.
Yeah.
This is cranberry juice, y'all. Cranberry juice, okay? That's what I got tonight with a little ice in there. Okay, toast it. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys. I want to deeply apologize for being MIA for a couple of weeks. I've had to let me take this big old earpiece off. Ooh, these things hurt too, you guys. This is a good one. A Bluetooth. It's a good one. I have two of them on, but it's good, but it's big and bulky. And I don't do good with the earbuds because for whatever reason, earbuds fall out of my ears. I don't know about y'all, but I have spent some money on some really good earbuds, and they have fallen out. I'm walking about my business and didn't even hear them fall out. I had somebody say, "Oh, here's your earbud," or something like that. And I see a lot of people are walking around looking for their earbuds. And where's my they need to make these things so that they adhere to your ear better. I don't like Gareth has the headsets or whatever. That's cool. Like, even doing the show, whatever, those are cool. But I usually like something that just fits comfortably in the ear and I can have some good sound, good reception, um, and good range. I like my microphone to be included in it and noise canceling. I don't like you to be able to just hear every little thing that's going. So those are the things I look for. So if anybody have any suggestions or some good ones, let me know. Go on and put it down there in the little chat. Let me know what you're talking about so I can check them out. Okay. So back to what I was saying. I'd like to apologize. I've been working on a couple of other projects, and then just life situations, stuff comes up, and you have to cancel the show until the next week. I'm working on my next CD. We're halfway through it at this time. It's going to be really, really nice. A really great treat for you guys. Poetry and music, great entertainment, great, great stuff. And I can't wait till we're done with it, because not only with the recording, which I love going into the studio and laying down those tracks, I love that, but it's a lot of work. You artists out there, you feel me. It's a lot of work. I write all my material. I do have King James that produces my music. So all of my music, since I've been doing this for about 15 plus years now, all of my music has been produced by him. Great job. And I write all my music. So it takes some challenging focus, because sometimes I'm told, hey, we're going to the studio Saturday. You need to have a track ready. And I'm like, huh? So I have to spend that time and write something and get it together. And you can't just sit down with pen and pencil and say, okay, I'm going to write something right now. It has to come to you. For you who write, for you who journal, for you who write poetry, music, it has to come to you. A lot of my good writing and thinking is late night. I do late night. Mine is clear, house is quiet. I get down late night with mine, and then I feel it the next morning because I'm tired as heck. But that's when my mind is free. That's when the distractions is less, and I do what I do. So I apologize again for taking time away from the shows. Please, please, during the time frame that the show airs on Sunday, there is pre-recorded shows that I do have here. That is great. For you that's new to the channel, man, just enjoy. You may not have seen those, you may have missed that show, or for those of you who are a part of what I do and you missed this particular show, I'm always posting pre-recorded. I do shorts during the week. Some are pre-recorded, some are fresh and new. Car Chronicles, okay? During the lunchtime in between eating my lunch. So, I bring the heat, and I aim to have that very, very comfortable, unbiased, non-judgmental, grown folk stimulating talk. For real. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, I want to welcome you to the show once again. Thank you, Gareth, for being here. Thank you, viewing audience. Please like, share, and subscribe. Is it anything you'd like to share, Gareth? Anything happened, um, you know, in the last week or two that you may want to just throw out there? Or has everything been cool? Everything been good with the family, your life? Everything good? Okay. Have you been keeping up with, well, the Warriors,
They have them. They have them.
they out of it now, right?
Yeah.
That last game I saw was it, they got kind of like the last point or something they lost. I mean, that was crazy. That hurt my little heart. I don't know how that happened, but that's why folks be acting like, oh yeah, we got this, we gonna win. You never know to the last second what's gonna happen in football or basketball. right? So that was like, man, I was like, wow. So they're out of it until next year. And who do we have in there now? That's LA, right?
LA, Miami, Mount, and
LA, Miami. What
Mount,
happened to Sacramento or something like that? Were they
they in it.
still in it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So now is it about the elimination? I mean, if you lose, you're out of it? Is that what's
yeah,
happening
yeah,
now?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. So we'll have some more games this week, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I'll be getting home about 7-ish sometime, and I'll be running in here trying to watch some of them. But I do record the games, but it's nothing better than watching it live in the moment, right? Because I
Right.
always say I'm gonna go back and watch the recording, and I try. I started, I watch some of it, and then I don't end up finishing it, you know. So
Yeah.
I like to watch the games from the beginning. So hopefully I'll be able to see some of the games this week. But when my Warriors got eliminated out of it, I was like, I don't know. I mean, we LA, yeah, but I'm not really. I'd rather have my Warriors in there. Hey, Cordell, how you doing, my friend? Welcome, 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 Cordell Bradley in the house.
How are you?
Hey, I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you got you a new little backdrop going on. What's going on, my brother? You got a new chair?
No, I ain't got no new chair. Just trying to get the spare room in order. Get back
Oh,
to
okay. Are you
taking
trying
some
to make
pictures.
it? You trying to make it your little man cave, kind of like your little.
Before I had the stroke, I used this room, do a lot of editing and taking headshots. So, I'm gonna get back to doing that.
I still got to get with you. You know, for you guys who don't know, and I'm just gonna give a shout out. Cordell is a photographer, very good photographer. That's one of the many things that he um, and he takes wonderful pictures. Do you have a website, Cordell, or can they just go on your page and see
If
some of your work?
if you want to see some of my work, I could send you a link and you could see it. But I'll do it maybe after the show. I'll send it.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you, Don. You to disperse it.
Okay, yeah, send me the link. And for you guys that are looking for great photography, I mean, he probably gave up on me now, but when I was in my transformation, coming from, a full figure woman to, getting healthy and getting some of that weight off, he was wanting to take some pictures of me when I first came out of, you know, and we never did get around to it, even though it would have
This
been
shortly
nice to
after that.
take pictures when I was chunky too, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I end up being under a lot of stress and just got sick after that. So,
yeah,
I'm doing better. I'm trying to get back to me, but it
yeah.
takes a minute.
Have you kind of just put the camera down, or do you just, you pick and choose?
Well, for me, I put it down for a while, but I picked it up in the last 6 months. But it's really kind of hard because it's a right-handed world, and I can't use my right hand. So I have to be a little trickier, uh, be a little more conscious about what I'm doing, and I really got to set a lot of things up. So I can't just
Yeah.
be a happy-go-lucky kind of guy like I used to be, but it still comes out the same.
You have you have a tripod and everything where you can
You
you
know,
gotta get
that's
one.
not my problem. The problem for me right now would be finding a driver that could drive.
Oh, I see. To get you to the
Yeah,
spots. Yeah.
yeah. So that's my biggest dilemma right now. Because if I don't have a date, then I was out seeking work. But you need to be mobile. I'm not that mobile anymore. So That's
Yeah,
kind of the
yeah.
sad part about it.
Well, it'll work out,
No,
it'll
I'm not worried about it. I'm still here. I'm still healthy, wealthy.
mm-hmm,
I'm wise more than wealthy, but
mm-hmm.
I'm still here. So I could talk. Some people can't talk. Some people can't read. Some people can't drink. Some people can't eat. Some
That's
people can't
right.
live alone. So those are things that I'm blessed for and grateful for. So
Your recovery. So it's your right side that's kind of still weak, right?
well, just the right arm is more so weak. The right arm, the right hand. So
Okay.
but everything else is coming along. It's just gonna take time. I have to be patient. Just I know I want it to happen overnight because there's things that I used to do and I can't do,
Right.
and things I want to do and I can't do. So
Right.
it's kind of frustrating in that
But you've
sense.
come a long way. You've come a very long way, been blessed, you know, and like you say, some people, depending on how they were affected, the
Right.
brain and everything at the time, they are in wheelchairs for the rest of their life, or
Yeah.
they can't speak, or
Yeah.
they're you just never know
So
how it's
like I
going
said,
to
I'm
hit.
I'm I'm truly grateful. I'm not knocking it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it didn't happen, but I know how it happened. I know what caused it to happen. That's history, and I'm moving on from there.
And do you think really, I don't know, I'm not trying to put your business out there personally. You don't
Well, it
have
don't
to.
matter. It could be a good testimonial for somebody.
And I don't know, we got on this topic for a reason. Somebody may need to hear this, but do you think that when something like that happens, I mean, I know it has to do with stress too and stuff like that. Do you actually know what caused it, or do you just figure that you were going
Well,
through so much at a certain point, it had to been maybe the stressors during that time?
there was really a lot of things that happened at that time. The first one was that I wasn't really taking care of me. I wasn't
Okay.
eating right. I'd stop exercising. I gained a lot of weight. I
Mm,
went from wearing a size 34 waist to almost a size 38 in about
mm.
4 months.
Oh, that
So
was fast.
yeah, so I was just not caring what I ate when I ate. I had a stressful job. I was managing people. I managed a crew of 20 people. I was working about
Wow.
60 hours a week. I had a bad relationship. I just came out of the divorce, so
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like a lot of things had happened. So and it just just out of the blue, just kind of happened one day, and that was it. And the rest is kind of history, Cordell. So
Yeah.
I'm
So
here
it's a,
today to talk about it. So
do
I'm
you
grateful.
think that it was your body giving you cues, like they say, like hypertension is the silent
No,
killer?
it's a silent killer because I had no clues. I didn't get the day that I had the stroke. I didn't seem like a normal day. I didn't have any headaches. I didn't have any sweats. I didn't slow down. I wasn't fatigued. I wasn't doing anything. Matter of fact, I was helping one of my coworkers, my team members that work for me, that I supervise, change the tire. I changed her tire. I put the spare on. I changed the tire, lowered the car. I said, "Hey, you good to go? If you want to go, you can go ahead and go." She said, "You okay?" I said, "Yeah, yeah." I said, "I think so." I said, "Whoa, wait a minute, something don't feel right."
That was
And
after you changed the tire.
yeah, I was after I changed the tire. I said
Mm.
something don't feel right, so I got a lightheaded. Just like it's like I was playing football and I just got hit by two people at the same time.
Mm.
So I knew what that feeling felt like, and I knew that wasn't right.
Mm-hmm.
So I told her, I said, I don't feel right. She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I just don't feel right." Then I slumped over. I just said, "Hey, I think I'm having a stroke because I can't move.
So you never did pass out or anything. You just
no, I never lost consciousness.
Your motor function started acting funny.
Yeah, I got dizzy a little bit. Yeah, that was the first thing. And after that, people say I was talking normally, but to me, I was kind of slurring. But they was able to comprehend things that I was saying, so I guess it was okay.
Wow. But it just came out of nowhere. I think I remember you telling me something about you was changing a tire.
Yeah,
and
the thing about it wasn't even my own. But the real good thing about it was that I was on my way to lunch, so I could have been in a car, I could have been sitting at a restaurant, I could have been walking on the street. It could have happened anywhere.
That's right.
It was kind of a blessing I was there in front of the building that I worked at. So, it was all about timing. So everything happened the way it happened.
Yeah, because you could have, finished the tire. Hey, JJ, you could have finished the tire and you could have been driving. And, it makes me think about, because I remember I haven't had a stroke or anything, but JJ, thank you for chiming in.
Hello, hi.
JJ friend's birthday today, you guys. He's just coming in for a little
Happy
bit.
birthday.
We appreciate him
Happy
taking the time out. But yeah, I had
Thank
fainted.
you.
This happened twice. I fainted in the restroom, using the restroom on I'm not trying to be all vague, but on the toilet. And when I came to, I'm laying on the floor face down, laying there like, what in the world? What happened?
Wow.
So each time my blood pressure had went down low. And they say that when you use in the bathroom, that kind of happens sometime anyway. But I was dehydrated too. So dehydrated, didn't know. Blood pressure went down low, and I fainted. It happened twice to me in a year apart. And I was thinking, I said, what if I had been driving,
Right.
or out in the stores like I do? And how many people was on the road driving every day that could be hit with something like a stroke or a heart attack or fainting behind the wheel? Sometimes you hear about these accidents and nobody knows what happened. Somebody ends over a cliff or something, and they find out the person wasn't intoxicated. You just don't know. So
it's been interesting. You realize who your friends are. You really need them, they ain't around. So it's like my mom said to me as a little kid, two things: you ain't got no friends, you got some brothers, but don't depend on them either. Just depend on yourself. So that's how I've always been.
And that's absolutely true. That, you end up finding out who your true friends are when there is a true need, especially if you get sick or you have to depend on somebody. Maybe you lost your job, maybe your money is funny, maybe you're ill, you need somebody to go to the store, your car broke down, you need to get around, nobody wants to. You really find out stuff.
That's real.
You really do. But the thing that I find that's really interesting is that you being a nice person, you try to hang on to those relationships with people that don't want the relationship to even happen. So being a nice person, you always constantly reaching out to them. They're not reciprocating. You being a nice guy saying, "Hey, what's up? I'm calling you on your birthday." Then they come up with excuse. "Oh man, I'm busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm busy." Yeah, well, you know what? I hear you, man. It's okay. Be busy. So I'm busy too. So when you really need that friend, I'm busy.
Yeah, because everybody has their day.
But I'm busy.
Everybody has their day. It comes around. Clock repeats. So, you can be busy all you want, but your time gonna come too where you may just need somebody. or you may want to celebrate something or whatever. But
Mm.
JJ, welcome. We had our toast to the everything
I
and we
got
got
me. I got.
started.
I'm gonna do some apple Ciroc, no Diddy.
Uh-oh. That's what I'm talking about. You drink it, but I drink peach. But anyway, apple is good
Yeah.
too.
Yes, I'll just pour a little shot real quick.
Anything you want to share, Cordell? I'm sorry, Cordell shared. We just got off talking, and we hope we were able to bless and help somebody who's going through it about his recovery and everything. Because he was like, he had said he kind of knew it was coming or felt it coming. I just wanted him to expound on that. How do you really know it's coming? But he was under a lot of stress and things going on in his life and not taking care of himself properly, where he figured all those factors led up to him having a stroke. You care to share anything, JJ? You all right? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's coming together. This month hasn't gone exactly how I expected. Um, and so I'm just, instead of being impatient, I'm deciding to just see what happens. I'm waiting on something, and instead of being antsy about it, I'm going to figure out ways to not really worry about that, and the cards will fall where they may.
Yeah,
Basically,
I mean, last time I talked to
yeah,
you, or last time you was on the show, you were working towards, you said you was gonna have a vehicle soon and stuff like that. I hope that's
yeah.
still, I hope that's still in the
That's
making.
part of the one of the things that I wasn't expecting
Okay,
to not
okay.
go
Well,
as
it'll
smoothly.
happen. It'll
And
happen.
I'm not worried about it. I'm celebrating with my partner this weekend, and
Yeah, it's their
I've had a good
birthday,
time.
huh?
Yes,
So
I've had a great time.
they are, what's that, Taurus,
A
right?
Taurus, yes.
Yeah, I thought
Taurus and Cancer go
that
together.
John was gonna be on tonight, but he tried to come on a week or two ago when I think I told you when the show we canceled it. He was coming on, but his birthday was Friday.
Well, I want to
So
wish him a
happy birthday, John
happy
Timothy
belated,
Smith. I mean
happy.
Happy
John
belated
Tim.
birthday.
Did I say John Timothy Smith?
Yes, you sure did.
I'm
Uh,
sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
but happy belated birthday.
Yeah, Mims. Thank you. Happy birthday to you and JJ. I hope that your partner, I know the time change is different there and you didn't have much time to chime in, but I hope you guys do something nice tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. I was, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting you to get on tonight. So uh, when you said you were getting on, I'm like, well,
I know you was
let me.
like, because last week, you guys, I just want to share this before I do my inquiring minds want to know question real
I
quick.
already know what you're about to say.
Uh, JJ, he told me off last time when I canceled the show. He came in my inbox and he's like, you know what? I heard it, even though he was typing, I heard him, he was like, but he ended up sending me a heart and letting me know he loved me after the fact. But you know what, Miss Donna, the night just ain't going right. And here you go canceling the show again. I'm pretty much just over it. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, he was using capital letters and everything trying to tell me to tell.
I never use capital letters. I was really mad you canceled
He was
again.
mad at me. I was like, well, damn, it made me
I
want
was
to
set.
just log on and do it anyway. I was like,
I,
I
I
said,
had
JJ,
you
I'm
know how I
doing so
do.
many things. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He was like,
It's
and
okay.
I was really looking forward to the show, Miss Donna, and then you gonna turn around and cancel it.
Yeah, I'm one of your biggest fans, Miss Donna. So
Thank
I'm with
you.
you.
So when
I'm
I
with you
told
on
him
everything you
today,
do.
be there, be square, hey, we gonna be on, he was like, oh. He was quiet for a minute. I said, okay, I guess JJ may not can make it, but bless your heart. I do appreciate you being able to stop all through for a few minutes. I'm gonna do the inquiring minds want to know question real quick because JJ
Okay.
don't have long and he likes these. So let me go on and move to that. And I told Gareth we're not gonna be long tonight. We just we're gonna end it kind of quick because it's the first day back. And
Yeah.
I don't want to keep y'all too long, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I did one similar to this, but I'm gonna do it. I didn't cancel so many times. I had stuff already that's on the other. I'm gonna have to go back and do them. Okay, here we go. So I was in a relationship for 10 years, married, and 5 years. Okay, let's do this again. So I was in a relationship for 10 years, married for 5. And one day my wife decided that she wanted to leave and be with someone else. I never legally divorced her. So almost 2 years have went by, and now she wants to try to get back together with me. Should I try to fix things? Perhaps she's learned a lesson or two. Or will she do the same thing again? And oh yeah, and if I take her back, condoms we're going to have to wear until she gets a HIV test. 2 years is a long time to be riding many horses. What should I do?
I know a couple that's very close to my heart, and they were married for 31 years.
31
But
years?
out of those 31 years, they were separated for 8.
Okay.
And one thing that I will say is it's never too late to try to rebuild a relationship after it's broken apart, no matter how much time has
Did they
passed.
get back together?
They got back together, and then the husband died.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
eventually died. Yes. So I'm saying that to say I know from personal experience from as a this couple was a part of my family. Um, I feel like um, that just showed hope that that I'm glad that they got back together, and even though their marriage wasn't perfect, that love never left.
Mm-hmm.
They were being petty towards each other during the 8 years of separation, and they got back together and worked it out and worked together
Mm-hmm.
and um, worked towards home ownership. And then the husband eventually died.
Mm-hmm.
So um, I'm saying that to say that we need to cherish who we're with while we have them. And sometimes relationships have their ups and downs. And some people are willing to stick it out. Some people are not, and I get that. And in today's time, you're not hearing about a lot of people staying together for that amount of time for
Mm-hmm.
31 years. You don't hear about that anymore, really. A lot of people are, they'll get together for about maybe 5 years and they'll get divorced. And there's all kinds of reasons, valid reasons why people are deciding to break up. But if you have that spark and you're willing to work it out, that's a beautiful thing, and it should be celebrated.
Yes.
Of course there's gonna be trust issues when you get back together. Of course you're gonna have to relearn each other, things like that. But if you feel like it's worth it, go ahead and do it. Work through it.
And
Go
I
to
guess
counseling.
the,
Get
the
some
hardest
therapy.
thing, the hardest thing is knowing that, especially when it's been a little bit of time, is knowing that this person was with somebody else,
Yeah.
other than you. And even though you make a conscious decision to try it again, or you love them enough to hang in there, your mind plays tricks on you sometime, you know. I think that it can affect the trust, maybe if they start doing strange things like not coming straight home. The first
Yeah.
thing you gonna wonder is, oh, they doing this shit again. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Right.
who is it this time? And it kind of just your mind. I mean, I don't know. It takes a really big person and a lot of love and maturity to get past that. They left
A
you
lot of
for
love.
someone else. Now they want to come back.
Well, that's kind of a hard pill to swallow for the person that wants to come back. The person that wants to come back realized that he or she made a mistake. Now, the person they're going back to have to really accept that mistake and then forget about the mistake that they had made and be forgiving enough to not bring that mistake up again. So
yeah, that's
really,
the thing.
Yeah, really what happens is that you won't forget, but you constantly don't want to throw it in that person's face. Because if you're going to do that, don't get back together.
Exactly.
Really, don't get back together.
But sometimes you don't know. You think you got it under control. You think you're going to be able to get past it.
But see, if you allow one thing, like let's say, I was the guy that screwed up, and I said, "Hey, baby, I'm sorry, I screwed up. I admit it. I take ownership of it. I'll be a better man. I'll be a great father, good provider, whatever, right? And I'm doing everything right, everything right. And then some misco happens, and she goes, well, just like the last time, you done did this, did that. Now, I don't want to hear about the last time. I thought we forgave each other. I thought we put that in the box and threw it in the ocean and said, forget about it. But here you are bringing it back up again. This is the 10th time you brought it back up. When are you going to let it go? But if you can't let it go, don't get back together again. That's all I'm saying. Don't get back together.
I think, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, Gareth, I mean, you married, and I know, this person is saying they just couldn't divorce them, but they were, apart for 5 years, I think they said. And they went to someone else. I mean, I just think even though you may say you forgive them and I love you and okay, I'm gonna try to forget that. Do you think you ever really forget it? Do you ever really get past it? Can you? I mean, if you think about a personal situation you're on, I mean, JJ in a relationship, Cordell single right now, but just think about relationships that we've all been in before. Somebody you really love, you're married, and your partner leaves you for someone else and then want to come back to you. Can you really ever get past that?
There's a song for that. It's by Destiny's Child called "Now That She's Gone." It's called "Now That She's Gone." I don't know if you heard that song. And, yeah.
What do you say?
He's saying,
saying
I'll wait.
He said it outweighs.
You'll wait. What you said, right, Gareth?
Al Green.
Yeah,
Al Green. Oh, Love and Happiness.
Yeah.
Al Green.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can hear. Yeah, I wasn't hearing correctly. Okay. Yes, Love and Happiness. Exactly. But I was going more for the song is about not forgiving the person. They want to come back and all the things that they were put through in the relationship, and they left. The other person wasn't it, and they had to come back. They coming back and they asking for forgiveness, and they're like, no, you thought I was gonna wait all this time for you, and I had to move on with life. But the hurt is pain. The hurt and pain is there. And that's what they sing about. But Love and Happiness is on the opposite spectrum of that, where this song talks about working it out no matter what, and fighting for the.
I mean, but why stay married? Why stay married?
there's financial benefits behind staying married. There's a song called "It's Cheaper to Keep Her," so there is
Cheaper to
that.
Yes.
keep her and
What you know about that, JJ? That's way before your time, boy.
I know a lot of I love music. I'm a music lover over here, so you're right. It is before my time.
and then it depends on how much time you've invested and
Well,
how close they are to retirement. I mean, there's a whole lot of
I
stuff.
think what it really boils down to is, did they really genuinely love each other before?
Right.
Did they really genuinely love each other before? Did he love her? Did she love him? Did they really have a close bond? And then what happened? Maybe they could reignite that bond, maybe not, but you really got to go by to say, hey, we had something very special, and I can't get that with anybody else but you. If they could be open and honest and say those things, that it has a chance. But if they can't, I wouldn't do it. I'm telling you, because somebody, either he or she, they're going to throw back up in their face, you did this, you did that, you did this. Nobody wants to hear that. We moved on from that. I'm good. Just be yourself with me from
Because
going.
that's the worst, to have somebody just keep throwing up your bag, your dirty laundry, and they have agreed to forgive you and move on, and let's flush it, let's let it go, let's start over. And then every time you get into a little situation, they throw it back up again.
Yeah.
So you feel like, well, I might as well go on back out here and cheat again, because you already accusing me of cheating anyway. So maybe I should just go on and do that.
They wouldn't cheat. I'd just say, forget it. See you later. Bye. I'm gone. Let me get my box and my shit, and let me just.
You would let it go? You would let it go.
Forget about it.
So this person they want to know, what should they do as far as giving her the benefit of the doubt, asking her to take an HIV test.
I have to go, but I was gonna say that if they really love this person and they think that the coming back is genuine, they should try to work it out and get some counseling.
Definitely. Bingo.
But I've had fun with you all for the little time that I got on here.
We appreciate you, JJ.
And I would hope to be around for the next show.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll be here next week. Don't be playing. You know, you're doing too much. But anyway, tune in next Sunday. We're going to be here. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, JJ.
See you later.
See you later.
Thank you.
Bye, Garrett. See you later.
Thank you. Yeah, that's very sweet of him to chime in. And this is what we do, grown folks. You know, we have our little fun, and everybody have their lives and things that they do in between everything. But when you it's the little things that matter. So for him to take the time out just to stop by for a few minutes and, you know, be a part of. But I had jumped into the inquiring minds, want to know faster than normal, because he loves that part of the show. So I had to go there. But I just wanted to throw out, you guys, you hear this, I've been a couple of weeks behind, but what's going on with this Diddy? What's happening with all this mess? I mean, y'all think he gonna bounce back from this?
No.
Sexual assault lawsuits and folks coming out the woodwork and questioning if he's bisexual, and
you know, it's really
3 other women that came out saying this, that. I mean, my goodness.
You know, it's kind of interesting. This maybe it's just me. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but why does it seem that Black men that in the public eye that make some money, that are well off, do the dumbest, stupidest shit in the world? Then when something happens, they want to deflect and not taking responsibility for it. But better yet, it seems like somebody know what you're doing, but you're still doing it. Why?
I just don't understand. We've had a couple of things happen this year that has blown my little curls back. It's like, why? And these brothers got it going on, just got it going on. And it's like, okay, I'm trying to understand this. And then, I always question people who come out of the woodwork
the money.
It's the money. They see you get to a certain status and everything, and you make it, and if they got any piece of something on you, it takes one little whistleblower, one person puts it out there, and then here comes everybody else that can think of. Yeah, that time that he kind of winked at me a little bit, I kind of felt some kind of way. So let me go on and put me one in too. I ain't making light of it. If
Right.
some things really happen, it happened. But I'm just saying, I don't understand. I mean, especially when so many years have went by. If something devastating has really happened to you by somebody, why you just don't let it be known when it happens?
Yeah, that's the thing that really kind of bothers me, because you seem like you wanted somebody to understand that a crime has been committed, or you did somebody's done something to you. So they need to address that problem and take ownership of it. But it's just so amazing to me that these things pop up, and there's these guys that people hold higher esteem, and they just as slimy as the next person. So it's like, who do you believe anymore? Or what do you believe? But then again, it's like anything else. Sometimes it's a media that's slanted one way or the other, make it seem worse than what it is. But I don't know. It's really kind of odd, but it makes you wonder: more money, more problems, as you said, or do you just don't know how to handle your money with your problems? So
I don't know. It's really interesting. And then,
did he leave the country? Is he out of the country right now? Is he back?
I last heard he was out of the country. Now, I don't know if he's back as of today, but he was out of the country.
Yeah.
So I don't know. These allegations and these charges, I mean, I don't know what happens next. I guess we have to see. And then the raids, they raided 2 of the houses, right? 2 of the homes.
Yeah, one in Miami and one in Los Angeles. So.
Right. So, I mean, that's gonna be something that's gonna definitely come up too. I mean, the feds is involved, right?
Yeah.
Well, Diddy got away with that murder and gun charge in New York about 15 years ago, when he was dating Jennifer Lopez. That nightclub shooting. So some of these guys, if it was me, just get a mansion, live in your compound, and don't leave. Just, I'm not going anywhere, If you have everything come to you, supposedly got the money, live a Hugh Hefner life. Go ahead, do what you want to do. But
yeah, because he's worth a whole lot of money right now. And then we had the football player that died.
OJ Simpson.
OJ Juice. OJ Simpson the Juice. So
yeah,
what do you guys think? I mean, way he rests in heaven and this and that. I know it was a lot of different. Some people were happy that he got what was coming to him or whatever. But I mean, I didn't even know he was sick. I didn't know he had cancer. And I think that was kind of kept under wraps, right?
Well, it's like any other illness. It's if you don't want to disclose it, you don't have to.
Right.
So like he said before, he said, "Hey, I'm not a hospice. I'm walking around out here, and you see me, you see me."
Yeah.
He was probably sick, but he said, "Hey, you know what? Nobody needs to know." So
Somebody was saying that's why he got out of prison too, is because of his medical. I hadn't heard that, but
I don't know about that one.
I mean, I know it's a lot of people in prison with medical conditions. They don't
Right.
just let you out because you sick. You know what I'm saying?
He did 5 years though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That was for that Las Vegas, that
right.
getting stuff back that was stolen from him, right? Well, may he rest in heaven. I mean, it kind of touched my heart because he was a Bay Area great. Actually, my grandmother knew his mother, and they grew up in the Bayview and all that, and so it hit home.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely so. But wow. Yeah, it's been a lot of stuff going on. I've been trying to keep up with it. Every time I turn around, head on the swivel, I'm like, what's next? What's next? Every time we turn around, it's something, especially with, our people of color that reach a certain level of prestige, and they get themselves into situations that's geared around sex and stuff like that you come on now.
Well,
They,
the
you
sad
can
part about
have you can have anybody you want. I mean, I don't understand. It's not worth what is going on.
see that to me the sad part about what the media wants to share with the public is always negative. We never hear about anybody of color or anybody of any stature doing something positive unless they European. So we
Yeah,
would
interesting statement.
we would never
Interesting
hear about
statement.
we would never hear about somebody saying, "Hey, this guy over here, he just built a whole community for low income housing in his home state." You won't hear stuff like that. Or he donated this amount of money for HBCU. You won't hear that. You would only hear about the negative aspects of some that one person
When the
have done.
bomb really yeah, because TMZ had I watched some of it, not all of it. They had a special on Diddy, the whole, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, every time you turn around, like you say, the limelight is always shine brightest on the downfall of somebody,
Right.
bad things, the terrible things, instead of what somebody is doing that has elevated them on a positive level. Let's shed some light on that, you know.
Yeah.
So, but God bless all of that. I hope it works out. The special, I saw a little bit of some of it, and they was talking about his lavish parties he would give, and the after parties, and all the stuff that would go down, and the prestigious folks that was present, even ministers, pastors, and I mean, it's just getting, yeah, it's getting kind of deep with it. But God bless that whole situation, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out a whole lot more moving forward, you know, in every aspect regarding that. But I say that, and I just want to reiterate the positivity that we should focus on too. There's nothing wrong with bringing the news of what's happening, the juicy stuff in the world today with our celebs and people, but bring forth more of the good stuff, the positive stuff,
Yeah, I agree.
greatness, the things
Yeah.
that people are doing that's great, that's that we can admire, that's making a difference. We need to hear more about that and shine the light bright on that, you know. But you know, gossip in the news sells attention.
Yeah, I know it does.
You know,
Yeah.
just like they say, sex sells, gossip sells. You know, the juicier it is, the better. You know, you even see that on social media where somebody posts something that are they going back and forth with somebody. I remember when I first started blogging on Facebook, and I used to have some confrontations sometimes, challenging, especially from some women. They would go back and forth trying to challenge me about stuff, and we would have to kind of have some knockdown, boom, boom, booms, right? But I had to remember that it wasn't worth me even taking it to that level, right? But people will tempt and test you. How you doing, John? Hi. You're muted.
Hey, what's up? Yeah,
How you doing? Thank you for chiming in.
gotta push all
Minutes.
this stuff in.
Yeah, we're not gonna be that much longer, but happy belated birthday to you. I was telling everyone you just had a birthday.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's nice to see you here. JJ just had to dip out. Today is his partner's birthday.
Oh, okay.
So he had to go, and he came in and gave us 15 minutes and had to shoot on out. But yeah, we was just kind of chiming in on the Diddy and everything that's going on in the news
Mike
about that.
Tyson.
Huh?
Did he what?
Yeah, Sean Diddy Combs. Yeah.
I was I was just looking at a what's up, Cordell? What's up,
What's
Garrett?
up?
Hey, man, I know.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, man.
Right
Happy
on, brother.
birthday.
Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, I did. I just got finished coming back visiting with my mom, but yeah, it was cool. It was good. Grandkids and
That's a
the
blessing,
main
man.
thing.
That's a
But
blessing.
I was just watching the thing y'all talking about P. Diddy when he was on I forgot what talk show it was, but Mike Tyson moved P. Diddy hand from next to him.
Is that right?
And he even scooted up on the couch. He was like, he said
Oh
like
my
he
God.
said, you gotta move your hand, something he said. This is you know but I might have, I don't know, misread it or whatever. But yeah, and
Wow.
then Mike sat up on the edge of the couch. He was sitting
What?
back. He was on a talk show. And I was
Mm-hmm.
trying to remember what talk show it was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I
Was
was like,
that lately? It was
wow.
recently?
No, this is a while ago. Mike Tyson. This was Mike Tyson day,
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm
somebody
like,
was telling
wow.
me the other day that Mike Tyson was getting ready to get back in the ring and have a fight with somebody half his age
Yeah, he's doing
hmm
a fight in June.
in
hmm
June. Oh my God. What do you guys think?
Well, I look at it this way. Whatever you could do to make some money, do it.
Well, the guy called him out and wanted to fight him. I think he's like 25, 26 years old, and Mike Tyson is 50 something, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that some people don't realize that even though you're old, you still have a certain set of skills. You could be a carpenter and be 90 years old and do work twice as fast as somebody that's 20 years old because you know all those shortcuts, you know the things that they don't know. You have some skills that they don't have that they haven't learned yet. I think what Mike is trying to prove that even though I'm an old man, I'm not as fast as I might have been at one point in time. You need to learn things about humility and the boxing game in itself And if I have to teach you, well, I guess I will. So I
So
think
are
that's
you
what.
guys gonna bet on the fight?
Uh,
No.
I don't
Yeah.
bet on any. I don't bet on anything I don't play in.
Are y'all gonna go to the fight?
No.
No.
Are you guys gonna pay per view and pay for the fight?
I
No.
haven't paid for a fight since, jeez,
So
I
do you
can't
guys
remember.
think that this fight will make a lot of money?
No.
No.
I don't think it would
No.
make a lot of money, but
No.
who knows
I,
the stances of Mike's financial problems? We don't know. You
So
know,
do you think people will look upon this more as a joke than a actual heated up big time fight like we used to? Mike Tyson in the ring with George Foreman.
no, it's just,
I mean, what do you think?
you know, it's not for a title belt or anything like that. It's really more. I think it's more like an exhibition.
expedition, yeah.
So
Okay, so it's
it's
not
not being
trying
sanctioned.
to.
Yeah,
So what happens? Okay, so if Mike Tyson wins this fight,
he's not going
he
back in.
doesn't get a belt or anything like that. But
No, he's not going to go back in
do
the
they
circle.
get to fight again?
I don't know. It's an exhibition fight, but he's not in the.
So what's an exhibition fight for those who don't know?
Mine mania. Mine
It's like
mania.
this.
A
It's like
fundraising
this.
type of thing?
Yeah, it's like that. It's more like it's like it's like football. It's like preseason football. It don't count, but you still play.
So they getting paid for it, but it's not
Right.
like a title.
They
It's
don't.
just if Tyson wins, he just wins. I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't carry any weight. It doesn't move him up or down in the ranking polls.
So who's the heavyweight champion now?
I don't know.
I haven't heard. Do we have one?
I think it's some guy named Tyson Fury. I'd be guessing, but I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't heard. I haven't heard. Have you, John? Did you know who the heavyweight?
Heavyweight, I think it is Tyson Fury.
But you see,
or Joseph Parker.
Yeah, one and two. But the problem is that the fight game has not really have an exciting fighter that people want to watch and follow. It's not like that. These days, more of the MMA, martial art, WFC, they want full contact fighting these days. They're like looking for a skilled fighter. So it's full contact fighting nowadays. The world has changed as we know it.
The world has changed, and this particular fight is supposed to take place in June, right?
Yeah.
Well, I am going to definitely make sure I just can't. When I heard that, I thought that somebody was really joking. I said, this is not true. I didn't think they would allow anything like that, being 25 years older than the fighter. I know you have to be within a certain weight range, but I thought age range too.
Yeah, but
you got to think. Look when George Foreman came back to fought. He was up there in age.
Yeah.
Larry Holmes. You guys came back and was fighting. Yeah, it's
I guess
to me.
Tyson probably on a really major workout right now. I mean, you could be 50 years old and still in great shape. You know, you can. But I can't wait to see this. I just had to bring that up, y'all, because I say, oh my goodness. Here we go. I told you, there's been a lot of stuff happening, head on a swivel every time you turn around. John, you have anything you care to share? Since you popped in, because we about to wrap it up.
Oh no, I'm good. I was just
good?
trying to hurry up and catch up.
Yeah, I'm glad you found time in your day. And I know you got a lot going on right now and all that. And you had your weekend fun and all that too. But I appreciate you for stopping by. I said tonight was going to be a short show, and it is. And I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight. We're going to be back on schedule Sunday. Yeah, Sunday coming up. I know we got Mother's Day coming up soon, but that's not next Sunday. That's the Sunday after that, I believe. So next Sunday, we're going to be back on track. We'll be here and ready to duke it out with some good stuff, y'all, you know. And y'all let me know if who won the game. Basketball game in case I miss it. When is it, John? Is it Wednesday?
What are you talking about? Phoenix?
LA.
No.
I think they play tomorrow.
They play, yeah.
No, they playing tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah, they play Saturday, so they probably play tomorrow.
Yeah, Monday is a rough, tough day. Cordell, what kind of cigars are those you smoking?
Oliva.
Oliva?
Yeah.
Are those pretty good?
I like them.
Oh, okay.
You know, I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
I can't drive. I can't drive.
You know, I know that one is hard when you can't drive because you know shoot. Man, I know if I couldn't drive right now, boy, I tell you the truth. Even catching Uber and Lyft could be a headache because you still gotta be.
You gotta go somewhere. It's okay, but it's a pain. You know, it's not like getting in your car and just taking off. So it's a pain.
Hey, now how with Uber or Lyft when you gotta go to the grocery store? Do they wait on you?
I don't know. I don't.
Or you gotta call another one.
You gotta call another one. Sometimes you can get you know, you set it for a time, but a lot of times you gotta call another one.
Wow. Okay. So I guess
it's just like a ride service. That's all it is. So,
yeah, that would be a headache, like going to the grocery stores.
You find ways around.
It's actually not a headache.
You find ways around it. So, like, if I need a bulk of stuff, I just order it through Amazon or Safeway, and
you know what? Amazon does have where you can order groceries now, huh?
Yeah.
Are they better priced than Instacart and
To me, they are because they have things that you would need. The only thing that I don't really like too much is you know, your fresh vegetables and fresh fruit. You got to go to a farmer's market, someplace like that, pick it out yourself. So
yeah.
But
what about meat? What about your meat, like chicken and ground beef and?
They chicken I buy it in bags, so because I can't even go to Costco unless I get somebody to take me there. So you know.
Yeah, you would have to get a ride there because Costco got those little carts. I mean, those little, what you call those things you sit in, they can go around.
Yeah, but most stores have those convenient carts, motor carts, so it doesn't matter. 85% of the time I don't use them. So
yeah.
But
you'll go if you have a ride, if somebody comes and take you.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go, and sometimes I'll just buy a few items that I need. So like tomorrow I'm gonna go to Home Depot. I got to get some household goods like light bulbs and things like that. So I'm go there and pick them up, put them in my backpack, and come on home.
Yeah. Well, one thing I work the heck out of Amazon. There's a lot of stuff that just in Amazon, I'm giving you a shout out right now. But there's a lot of things I order that I just don't have time to go to the store to get, and just about anything I can find on Amazon and get it the next day or no more than 2 days. So, I mean, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just haven't did the grocery thing with
Yeah,
Amazon.
I could place an order right now and it'll be delivered in the morning. So
Okay.
it works out for me. But then again, I'm a Prime spender, a Prime user. So, you know,
Yeah, they need to really be chill with that Prime. I pay once a year, and I think this time when I had I think Amazon, it went up. It was $100 and some for
yeah.
the year that they just took out of my account. And I say, what the 100? And so
$130,
huh?
130 something.
Yeah, 136 or something like that. But I was totally blown. I was like, I remember when it was under $100 easy for a year. And I get a lot of stuff through them, but I mean, I just think that's a little steep. Now, some people pay per month. You could pay what, $9.99 or $10 a month or something like that.
No, it's too much per month.
Yeah, it's too much per month. But the reason I don't want to sound like an old person, even though I am. So it's
You are
really
not no old person.
yes, I am. It's really kind of ironic, but when you start to see the gas go up from when you first started driving to what it is today,
Mm-hmm.
what you can do is shake your head and say, Jesus. And then you think about it, and they're really trying to push this electric car vehicles on everybody out there.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't built the infrastructure to accommodate the charging stations. And how fast do the charging stations? You got to be there for a while. So, it's catch-22.
Yeah, it is. And it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. You're right. And what can we do? Everything is expensive. Everything. But, we just we gotta ride with it.
Yeah.
I mean, gas itself, I put gas in my car today. I think I put about $35 in there. I thought I was gonna get a full tank. I was on I had like a quarter tank in there. I thought it was gonna take it up to full. Shit, that thing laughed at me. I might have got a fourth above half and still didn't fill the car up. I say, well, God dog it. So I guess I needed at least another $50. About $50. And that was without the car being all the way on E. It had a quarter tank in. So it was going to cost me $50 dang near to bring it up to full. I say that just then on top of that, I'm getting notifications from Fast Track talking about your Fast Track balance is low. It's time to replenish your account.
Wow.
You're getting hit upside the head with everything. Gas, Fast Track, and Fast Track is I mean, they are relentless. They just will, I mean, they be in your inbox, they be on your cell phone. They will let you know. Call us immediately.
Well,
do not pass go until you pay.
Yeah.
You don't have automatic replenish?
No, I used to have that. Stop doing that because every 2 weeks they was taking out $100 and something out of my account, and I said, oh no. They go by the average of whatever.
Yeah,
I said no. I said that's okay. I'll pay. I end up paying them every 2 weeks, but I want to give them, and that's how I do it. I say stop taking that out of my account. I don't like that automatic replenish stuff. But, you know, everybody's different. You know, it may work for some, but it don't work for me.
Well, we're kind of ungrateful and grateful at the same time because you have a bridge toll. Some states and cities have toll roads, so it's
They
just
got
like a
what?
bridge. You pay a toll to go on the freeway or go along the road. In some states, they call it toll roads. You
Toll
pay a
road.
toll.
I mean,
You
we
have
got
sales
toll
tax.
roads.
Yeah, we do. I haven't drove in 6 years, so I don't know.
I don't know. I ain't
Mhm.
never paid no toll roads. Where is it at?
Well, you just think of the express lanes, the flex, when people are using their flex thing,
I
especially on
never really
680.
understood those express lanes. I never
It's just
understood.
saying you get to go. It's like paying to be in a carpool lane almost, but you like with the flex thing, you don't have to have the certain people. And you, if you got the flex device, you adjust it on how many people in the car.
Oh,
And
but
if you
you can
got the,
go through the diamond lane?
no, it's called express line.
Oh,
It's like a diamond lane, but
okay.
you
I
don't
never
have to. You
really,
don't have to have 3 people or whatever.
anybody can go through.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
pay a
I'd have to
price.
find out more about that because I never do that. I didn't understand it, how that worked, but I just keep my butt in the regular lanes. You know what I mean? I'm safer that way. They don't mess with me.
Yeah,
I
I
just keep
understand.
going. I just keep on
I get
going.
it.
But anyway, with that being said, you guys, we're going to wrap it up. I do appreciate each and every one of you for joining us tonight for some Grown Folk Talk, Table Talk. This is what we do every Sunday. We come together, we talk about some stuff, we lay it on the table. And I do look forward to being here next Sunday, 7:45, so we can do this yet again. Again, I appreciate you guys. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and we will see you next week. Take care.